Ivan, this was an insane meal this evening. Totally unexpected, I have to admit. When I walked in here, the decor, it's very homey, it's very down to earth. Based on the reviews that I read, they were over the top of the charts. I mean, it was incredible. I didn't expect what I got tonight. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Where does that inspiration come from?
In a restaurant, I guess, in definition, is the restoration of the soul. From the time I was a little boy, my dad was a chef. My grandfather had a restaurant on the east side of New York in the 30s. And there's just something special about waking up and going to work and just having a little exploration every day and making people happy. You know, and we're a little restaurant, and we call ourselves a little restaurant with big flavors, and that's what we do. People come in and they say it's a little small, but when they come in, you know, the dipping sauce comes out, the wines come out, the service, you know, hips up, the music is playing, and within a few minutes, you're comfortable. And then it's a transference of soul. And that's what we do on a daily basis. And we keep it consistent, which is the hardest thing to do.
You don't have a lot of wines, and you don't have a lot of dishes, but everything you do is brilliant and pairs brilliantly.
Yes.
Where did you come by the pairing, the food, and keeping it small?
As far as with wine, my wife, Tracy Phillips, turned me onto wines about a year ago, and we breathe and we think and we live food. And we go through the world literally in the process of what can we make next week? What can we do that's going to excite somebody? And then pair wines with it. And our wine list is not that big, but what's nice is regionally, I'd say about 95% of it you can't find anywhere else. And we drink it, and we pair it, and we explore it, and you know, we make it work. But again, it's a transference of cooking, and you're always thinking about how delicious you can make it for the person that you're cooking it for.
When you're in the kitchen,
yes,
give me your top 3 secret weapons.
Every day, try something different where you know, you get like a revelation. And with that, I mean, I remember many, many years ago, I was cutting prosciutto di Parma, and somebody had cut a little ginger on the slicer, and the prosciutto went over the ginger, and I went, this is very interesting. This is prosciutto with ginger. What the hell's going on here? So you always look to find something, experiment, taste everything that you cook.
I've taken several pictures of the food that you served tonight,
yes,
and you are very big in presentation.
Yeah.
Where did you acquire the presentation skills?
Again, it's flavor dictates plating. You know, I think so much about how I want it to taste, it comes out.
Do you travel a lot and pick up ideas, and where do you get that overall inspiration from outside of your own restaurant?
You know, I traveled extensively in the 80s. I traveled all over the world for 3 years. It was a very good experience. And when I talk to young cooks and you buy a cookbook, how you read a cookbook is you open it up, you take your thumb, and you go through the pages like this, and you just kind of look. If you copy, you're dead, because you're cheating. It's not coming from here. I think it's coming like from your tush or something. It's coming from the other side. You can't copy, but you can just kind of glare and just get a spark. A spark leads to an ignition. An ignition leads to imagination. This whole business is about heartwarming. And whether you're doing 30 covers or 300 covers, you still have the ability to make it very, very special and very, very individual to the people that are eating.